In a world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical.
Welcome back, guys and gals. Critical here. Today I'm bringing an episode of Last Epoch. If you like what you see, drop a like and consider subscribing. Alright, I'm back here on my ThornsMancer. ThornsMancer. I can't speak, but that's not anything new. And we are in the swamp. Troll Mud Swamp. Oh. You know, I overlooked Super Serpent Strike. I kind of looked at it as it's just kind of like an extra ability, something that I'm really not interested in. It's not, but wow, Serpent Strike is seriously strong. I mean, it's a main ability in its own right. Just wow, seriously. All right, new specialization. Like I said, thorns. All right, we want to go now. I normally go this way or this way first. Oh no, au contraire, my friends. We are going here, a torrent of thorns. We're gonna do it one more time. The very next level, spirit thorns. They're heat seeking. They're awesome. Once I have that, then I'm gonna go expanse, rapid summoning, keep the cost down. I'll max this out. Rotted core and venom tipped thorn, so I'm poisoning as well. This is a real nice one too. And then shedding thorns, because they'll reduce the armor of the enemies that are hit, which means I'm doing more damage with per thorn. And like I said, I'm going to keep going down towards spell thorns, which are really nice. All right, I did go ahead and I sent a request for some information, and we'll see what happens. I haven't gotten an answer back yet, but I wanted to go ahead. I was enjoying this so much, I don't want to stop just to wait for an answer. I mean, I think I could do a build centered around the Serpent Spear, and that would be pretty cool too. But this is a ThornsMancer, so we will keep it up. It'll be all thorns. You'll see. Thorns. But when I have a bigger enemies like this, oh, look at that. And the range on that is so sweet too. Night on hit, which actually is kind of nice, even if I'm not damage over time. Even if I'm not doing a fire build, just to have the ability to add that a little bit of additional damage is really nice. All right, so the next level up, we have originally when I was using, I liked the totems, but until I had the heat-seeking thorns, OMG, it was like a whole new world. Whole new world. No, I'll stop. Let's see, damage over time, movement. Let's go for the damage over time. Try to rip that off. Sweet, we got it. Increased damage over time. And I had something that I think already had damage over time on it. No. So let's add damage over time to this ring, as well as increased stun chance. And that's all I can do. So that's a nice buffed up ring. Increased lightning damage. Don't throw these away. They're 60 gold at the vendor, so they're really worth selling, even if they're not useful to you or in your current build. Got there. Hold on. Oh, thank you, Max. Max from the development team just answered me, and I have good news. Totems do take increases from anything. So minion health, well, I don't think they'll dodge, but minion health regen, a totem can use that. Plus to damage, totems can use that. So that's really good information, which means all those items I was keeping for bonuses to minions are applicable to my to my totems, which makes the totems even that much more powerful. Wow. Awesome. Oh, respawn. No problem. I got this. Gonna do it again? You gonna do it again? Huh? I'll put a totem. I'm gonna put a totem right in your dead face. Go ahead. Stand back up. So that means your minions gain 25% chance to poison on per hit, which means my thorns. Oh, I want to test that now. Okay, so now I have piercing thorns, or excuse me, heat-seeking thorns. That's very important. Heat-seeking thorns. Now they shouldn't be poisoning yet. Let's watch and see. They are poisoning. He just got poisoned. I don't even have the one that'll raise that I originally thought is what you needed. But now that I know what I know, thank you, Max, very much. When you go into here, venom tip thorns. I thought you had to get all the way up here. It's just going to increase the chance of poisoning. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's great. Which means these thorns have already had, because I had taken that node to cause poisoning, can poison just as well. I don't have to get all the way to that one node to increase it. I've already got some poisoning on that. Very nice, very nice. Very much appreciated too. I'm gonna go ahead and I almost never go down this way, so we're just gonna go because I'm having fun, might as well. Plus it's extra experience. And this isn't about reaching the end and showing you guys what the end is about. This is about testing out the skills. So every additional experience points I can get will improve that. Oh man, I have to admit, I really do like the originally I didn't like Serpent Strike for some reason. I guess it wasn't working in the build that I was trying to do. But now that I really understand it and I've used it a couple of times, oh, I like it even a lot more. If I hadn't already called this a ThornsMancer, it might be the Serpent Strike build or something. Fire damage, holy cold, minion damage. I want minion damage. Dodge rating, mana, fire. It's a nice one to sell though, even if I don't want to use it. But there was minion damage on something. Where was it? Minion damage. And I have a shattering stone. Let's see if I can get that out of it. I've got increased minion damage. Nice. I think I can apply that one to this. Nice. And I have a ring that increased my minion damage, which should increase my thorns, my totems. Not the thorns themselves, but the totems should be increased damage now too. See, there's another level. Oh, and one of the other skills that I really want too. 3, one more, and I get the chance for Thorn Burst on hit, which will be really nice. And now I'm gonna do Expanse, the forward Expanse, which allows me to cast up to 3 totems at once. And I have Entangling Thorns, which is I'm gonna drop right there. And you know what? I need to bring the bear out. So bear's on 1, 2 is my thorns, 3 is my tangling vines, which when things reach me, that's when I'll cast it because it slows them even more. So now I've got more than one way to slow stuff. I am glad I got that info. That just makes this build gonna be that much more fun. Awesome. And you see those things just spinning around, going in circles continuously, just beating the crud out of everything. Oh, it comes all the way back here. Oh, okay. I hadn't taken that route before, so I didn't know exactly where it was going to come out. Oh, let me bring out my bear. Now, you'll notice I took the wolf off my bar. I could remove this and put something else here and still keep the bear out, but then I have to keep putting it back on here to summon him out. I can do that. I'm not going to do that. The wolf's just going to stay there until he dies, or I respawn the game and restart the game or something. Minion physical damage. Nice. Let's put a couple up there, and then Serpent Strike the ones that get close to me. Serpent Strike has an upgrade too that allows you to it'll spit out a thorn every time you attack, so it becomes even though it has a really good range right now, it even has a better range. Frenzy Tome. That's something I never tried before. I wonder if that would increase the attack speed of my thorns, but when of the totems. But once the totems use all their attacks, they just go poof. So I don't know if I really want to make them cast any faster. At least not yet. I mean, I'll try later on. Okay, I'm getting ready for a boss here, if I remember correctly. The wolf's gonna die here anyways. Oh, look at all that wonderful, glorious damage. That's right, get close to me and die. Now, I can, my totems can take this boss out. All by themselves. Every time a totem goes down, I can summon another totem in. And she's just gonna melt. And as long as I have the mana, I might as well. Whoops. Sweet. There's the power of a ThornsMancer. And heat-seeking thorns, the thorns aren't being wasted. Unlike the normal one when I'm doing it, the thorns themselves, some of the thorns are wasted because they're not hitting anything. With this, each thorn that's spit out is doing damage because it's actually going toward an enemy. Almost down to there, which is the one I want to get to. And then I want to go through here. The thorns travel 70% faster and further, which is nice. And then piercing thorns. Piercing thorns is really important. I wish you guys need to have an undo. Now down here, undo, or that way, because maybe I don't, until I leave this, have it as a save, allow us to, do I want that? No, let me switch over to this, because I think I probably should have gone for the piercing thorns, because once the thorns can pierce reliably, the totems are just constant. I mean, they're sitting there spinning around. It's a heat-seeking back and forth. If you've ever played Diablo 2, there was a crossbow you can get Diablo 2, and a skill that you could also have that would cause piercing. And you could fire out a crossbow bolt, and that bolt would just keep going back and forth in and out of the enemy until it killed it. It was overpowered. They nerfed it, but I was one of my favorite things to do. An old D2. Oh god, D2 was my jam in the day. Make sure I get the... Oh, I missed one in the troll swamp. Oh, I'm an idiot. And I'll run back for that real quick. I was doing all this talking and not paying attention to what I was actually doing. Typical. And I told you the wolf would die soon. Oh, I can't go back? I thought you could go back. Huh. Alright, map. We will go to the underground one. There's all extra experience, so I'm not even bummed about it, really. The power of Serpent Strike. Look at that. Look at that. It's like just a hail of death. I literally dropped death on top of them. Yep. You do what you're gonna do. Alright, put your spells out there. You're facing the wrong way, and I kill you from behind. That was too easy. I made him look the other way and just came from behind and thanked him. Eat my spear. All right, back to where I was going. I like how the summons follow you from area to area, which is a little weird. I don't know if that's intended or if it's just the way that it works right now. Oh, they're going after the tree. Don't run after the tree. No one have to chase you to kill you. Stand at me. Stand and die. New skill. Ooh. Yep. More efficient, so I can. Doesn't cost us much mana. And now we're gonna start going down this way. My bear's like, okay, don't worry about me, bro. I'll take care of this. Oh, you are a bear. You should be able to. Oh no, the bear aggroed the wrong ones. Alright, I gotta take care of what the bear aggroed and then... Eat my vines. There we go. That's all I wanted to do. I wanted to get that waypoint. Now this area is, the beginning of it's really easy. Just these wolves spawn up and a few skeletons called Dying Ground, which actually I like the name. I thought that, you know, instead of just skeleton or reanimated, Dying Ground is actually a pretty interesting name. Chance to blind on hit. That actually, if I make a new spear, that actually might be a nice thing to add to it. Look at the range. Look at the range. And then I every time I hit him, he can't move. He's stunned. I am a god. Well, no, I better not say that. As soon as I say that, something's gonna kill me. Because that always happens when I get overconfident. No, don't run off and aggro stuff, bear. Stay with me. Grapple him out over the bridge. Kill the wolves. Ooh, another level. Nice. The levels are strong with this one. There we go. And now I'm not using this as much. Something I want you guys to know, I don't know if you've noticed this before. I didn't originally. I'm not using the skill, but because it's on my bar, I'm gaining experience in it. Kind of like Wilson does, where you put the skill in your bar, and because it's in your bar, you're getting experience on it. It's nice because I don't need to use it as much. I'm only going to use that when stuff spawns on top of me. All right, I've got 3 to hit the pop. 1, 2, and 3. I already knew what was coming, so. They're so far away they weren't. Don't do it. I swear he was going to run off and aggro something else. Let me do the aggroing, especially over the big guys. All right, yeah, serpent strike. I'm able to stay far enough away that I can stay out of his explosion range, but still be able to help him do damage. Come here. Eat my thorns. Oh, my bear died. Respawn the bear real quick. Need my tank. Be cool if you could put armor on your... Well, I wonder if the bear... You can specialize in the bear and you can give it... make it more of a tank. I know that, but like I said, I'm more on offensive and only using the bear basics of my bear. The bear basics of my bear. Yes, I actually said that out loud. Wow, poison is strong. I like the fact that the game has katanas in it. I really do. I appreciate a game with katanas in it. I knew you were going to spawn in. I also knew you were going to die real quick, too. Something else spawn in? Oh, he spawned back up. Rose eyes after 2 seconds. Are you going to... Here, I'm going to put a thorn right on your butt, your dead butt. That worked out well. Like I said, the thorn totems are very powerful, and they're still not fully leveled up. There's still a lot I can do with them. Damage over time, I want that. Damage over time, nice. All right, starting to get kind of full. I'll have to make a run back. Actually, I can break some stuff. Let's see. Damage over time. Anything for minion damage. Minion damage. Let's see if I can get lucky and get that. Cold protection. Increase minion damage. Awesome. Let's go ahead and drop that on there. Ooh, item fractured. Okay, so this was a bad fracture. It's locked already. And what I got was a damaging fracture. All effects is reduced by 1 to 5 tiers. Oh, no. Okay, so it wasn't. This was just a minor fracture, so it's locked. I can't increase it anymore. Okay, that's cool. You know, that happens. That's part of the chance you're trying to make uber gear, and that's part of the he takes out my totems really quick. And I knew these guys were going to spawn in behind. So just keep him happy with totems. Run up. Let's go ahead and put a vines down because that's extra damage. It'll slow him. I hope. Yeah, he's no pushover. Try not to get with his little meteor attacks. They are nasty. One more there. I think I have to. Let's see, I'm down to 11. I think that's enough to unlock ThornsMancer. Well, so again, increase my poison damage. That's the whole point. Melee damage. Nope. Now the developers have indicated that the next mob, I could have actually killed those guys too. Oh, the bear stopped them. Okay. Now, there's no reason to kill these guys, but they can drop some nice stuff. In one run I did, I had one guy draw, one run of those guys drop. I think it was 2. It was 1 or 2 epics dropped just off those guys as they were running past. 24% minion damage. That's nice. All right. I got 1 minion damage off of it. Yeah, 1 minion damage off. But I can't put it on anything. Well, no, I can put it on this. Minion damage. Let's go and put critical strike chance on it. Nice. Fire protection. Chance to ignite. Why not? It's extra damage. Sweet. Oh, if you need some place to store something because your inventory is getting full, drop it in there, and then you can go back and get it later. I think that's pretty nice. I don't know if that's intended, but I did find it. These guys seem really susceptible to poison. I found it to be very powerful. Where's the area I was just in? The Sundered Path. The Sundered Path. All right. I see my time's running out, and I'm just at the beginning of this area, so I'll probably go ahead and call it here. I've been critical. This has been Last Epoch. If you guys have enjoyed this content, drop a like and consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.